Are you looking for a lens that's perfect for sports videography without breaking the bank? The 70-200 F4 might be exactly what you need. Let's dive into why this lens is a game changer for fast-paced action. What's up, you guys? It's Otto, and I know that having the perfect lens is essential for capturing fast-paced action, especially in the sports world. With fast-paced, moving athletes, having this lens has really helped me to capture the action and make sure that I'm following it without being left behind. The thing I love most about the 70-200 is that it could capture athletes from super far away. I could be on one side of the field and make sure I could capture them from there. It has a perfect weight and zoom quality, which makes it super easy for beginners and pros to use. The reason I like the F4 a lot more than the F2.8 is because in a sport like football with so many athletes moving around, it's a lot harder to keep them in focus, and the F4 comes in at so much cheaper than the F2.8. Today, I'll be breaking down why the 70-200 F4 is a perfect lens for beginning videographers and why it's a super budget-friendly option. Super quick, I just wanted to go over the build quality because I think that's a huge part when buying a lens, making sure that it'll last a lot longer than you'd expect. So the 70-200, as you could tell, it really has a great build quality, but you don't know a whole lot just by seeing that. So what I think is it's super comfortable for long periods of time, especially during games or events. It's well constructed with a solid professional feel, and it's also weather sealed, so you don't really have to worry about shooting in dusty or raining conditions. With that, it's a lot lighter and more compact than the F2.8, which makes it easier for on-the-go shoots like sports. If you're shooting in manual focus, the focus ring here is in the front, which I think is a lot better, and the zoom ring is right here. So this is a Canon 70-200, and Sony also has similar options. But I think this focus ring in here, if you're shooting manual, I don't, I shoot in autofocus, but it's in a lot better spot. So ergonomically, this lens works out super great. It's a lot easier to hold it and zoom in right here than it would be up here, as opposed to like Sigma lenses. Sometimes they do that. Now, I'm sure you guys don't care a whole lot about the build quality, although it's very important. Next, I want to get into the image sharpness and quality. Like I said before, this zoom lens offers so many options for quality and distance when shooting. Whether you're at 70mm or zoomed in fully to 200mm, this lens does a great job at staying really high quality and sharp no matter what you're at. I know when I'm zooming in on athletes to get some B-roll before the game and during the game, it gets a really nice bokeh in the background, which pretty much just means the amount of blur that's behind your subject. The F4 really compares to the F2.8, and I don't think it's that big of a difference considering how much more expensive the F2.8 option is. The subject isolation is really good. As you guys can see, I'm displaying some videos and photos right here for you guys. I think it really does a great job of making that background blurry and making the subject stand out. And a lot of you guys may know the Canon cameras and lenses do a great job of making sure the colors are as represented as possible. The colors are super natural and vibrant, making it super easy when editing. You don't have to change the white balance a whole lot or change the exposure. I believe that if you're a really good videographer or photographer, the f-stop doesn't matter a whole lot. It really just changes the background blur a little bit, so the F4 really makes a huge difference if you're definitely on a budget. At 70mm, it's just enough to capture whole subject in length, especially if you're shooting vertically, and for 200mm, it gets super close up and can really capture emotion, whether it's sports, portraits, or what have you. Also, this lens is super portable. As you guys can see here, I guess it's about size of my face maybe. I don't know if that's a good representation, but the 70-200 really isn't that big of a lens as opposed to like a 300 to 600mm lens. So it fits in my camera bag perfectly, and it's super light. This feels like it's like a pound or less. So it won't make your arms really huge when you're shooting. Maybe that's how I got so jacked. Psych. But yeah, it really is a portable option. Now, this lens was thankfully gifted to me by my amazing aunt, but I know for you guys, if you're looking to purchase it on the market right now, I think this goes for about $900 to like $1,200. And for a 70-200 lens, one that you're gonna be using for so many years to come, and how versatile it is it's completely worth the money. I would go for the F4 as opposed to the F2.8 if you're just getting started, because it's so versatile, it's so portable, and the build quality is just that great. So yeah, I hope this video helped you in deciding maybe if you want to get this lens, whether it's a Canon or a Sony or a Nikon or whatever. I think the 70-200 F4 is a great budget-friendly option. If you found this review helpful, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so I can keep making more videos just like this one. And if you like some of the clips that I displayed in this video and you want to get your colors to look just like it, make sure to grab my sports LUTs down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.